All right, here we are. Atheism is unscientific. In this case, my particular objection is it runs against information entropy. Words used very carefully, not just entropy. The heat entropy thing is a whole nother discussion. Information entropy, okay? Very simple. Basically, you're looking at a loss of genetic information is to be expected. The laws of information entropy would teach you that that's to be expected. Evolution indicates a huge gain in genetic information and complexity, a net growth. Okay, we say natural selection, us creationists, we say natural selection produces certain advantages because survival advantages to certain genes exist, and therefore those genes benefited. Sometimes you get mutation, sickle cell anemia, for example, benefits because you can't get malaria so much in certain countries. It's a survival benefit. It's actually a net information loss. Having blonde hair and blue eyes is a survival advantage in Hitler's Germany, but it's actually it will constitute in time a net information loss if you lose the ability to have brown hair and brown eyes and so on. Therefore, short-term survival advantages are not the same as actual genetic gain. And what we're considering when you consider from amoeba to ant to human, you're looking at huge genetic gain of information, and that is just illogical, unscientific, unsubstantiated, unreported, unevidenced. It's madness. Yeah, it's unscientific. It doesn't happen. Watch information entropy. It's you got a big problem with that and your whole evolution model, because it's not what we see in the real world. We see information loss, yeah, which is information entropy standard. Evolution runs against information entropy, which would say that basically you're going to look at a gradual collapse of information and it'll be disordered unless there's positive energy being put into the system to develop it and grow it. So unless you've got your God outside the system pushing energy in, you're going to have a general collapse of information. But that's not what your theory posits. It posits a different idea. Okay, we have a brilliant accounting for it, I think, within our system. Our genius God created super abundant, brilliant genetic information in Adam and Eve and the original dog pair, such that they could produce the Chihuahua and the Great Dane, no problem, such that they could produce every color human under the sun of different shapes and frames and different unique characteristics, all fantastic. Yeah, because there was an original, a massive genetic information, but that's been subject to decay and it's broken down by time. And you see within certain groups, they've lost some of that original genetic diversity. Now through mutation, sometimes they've gained some particular survival benefits, sickle cell in certain areas, but overall, you're looking at information entropy. It's not as good as it was. More could be said on that, but I'll draw a line under it there. Evolution is unscientific because it runs contrary to information entropy. Prove me wrong. Yeah.